Oops.
All right, we're away.
Hi, I'm Shayne Mundy.
And I'm Shane Lewis.
And we're a pretty good team together, and that's why we're here in this video, to let you know a little bit about ourselves and how we work as a team.
Yeah, so we're obviously both from Tasmania, both food people. Shane, as he said, is a butcher, and I'm a chef. I've been in the industry for 27 years. Shane, you've been a butcher for how long now?
I've actually been a butcher for 34 years, and I've run my own business since I was 19, so I've been in my butcher shop now for over 30 years.
Yeah, so that's a fair old time, and I think that's pretty much how we got together. I think you were one of the first original butcher shops in Hobart that started selling my sauces, which is a business that I have. I produce Tasmanian gourmet mustards, relishes and sauces, and I think you're one of the first shops that took my products on.
That's right, and when we did the Taste of Tasmania, the first year there, we used you made our special sauce for that, for our products there, and yeah, it all formed from there, and we've had a pretty good relationship since then. We do a lot together, but we have our interests together, but we like different things. Like we love our V8. We love our V8 cars, but he's a Ford man, I'm a Holden man. We love our AFL football. He's a, what are you again?
I'm an Essendon man, and you're a Colton.
Sorry.
So, but not. Oh, sorry. But besides that, I mean, you know, we like to catch up and have a drink outside of work hours.
Yeah, we're usually the oldest rockers in the bar. But,
we're normally the last ones to go. It's funny how that works. Yeah. But the other good thing is too is, I mean, from time to time I've come in and got some advice off you in regards to meat products and things like that to use for functions and for cooking on the barbecues, which is obviously what this video is about. And you know, I mean, in regards to that, family barbecuing to me, or barbecuing in general to me, has been a family tradition. It's been something that I've been brought up in, being Australian. You know, the backyard barbies on Sundays.
Well, that's how I think we all got into barbecuing. I mean, it's bred into us from day one. I mean, what are your best fond memories of your childhood? Around the barbie with Dad, around the swimming pool, having a barbie, sausage on the
old
barbie.
Sausage on a bit of bread with a bit of dead horse. I mean, you can't get much more Australian than that.
But it has come a long way, the barbecue, hasn't it? What we can do on the barbecue now.
Exactly
I love cooking on the barbie. I mean, I wish I had it with me today for this. My secret weapon is one of those old cast iron irons, and I like to get my grill nice and hot there, and get that hot. And I learnt the lesson the first time to grab it with a pair of heat-proof gloves or some tongs, because it ain't much fun grabbing that and whacking it on the steak. But big thick steaks with the iron on it. But I've got to have the wok burner on the side too, because I like to cook the veggies outside as well, to get that outdoor experience and the flavour of the food. You can't beat the flavour of the food being cooked outside, can you?
And I think that's one of the main things that I like about barbecuing, is that you're not restricted to just you know, beef, pork, chicken. You can use whatever you want, any sort of meat products, red meat, white meat, poultry, vegetables. You know. Egg and bacon rolls, you know, you can do some great fried eggs, scrambled eggs, fantastic omelettes. And like you said, put your wok on the side for your vegetables, you know, pan a little bit further round to make your sauces. You know, what you can do with barbecuing is just really endless.
It's the outdoor experience as far as I'm concerned, and you know, it comes back to like what we just said about what we cook on the barbecue. I mean, I love to cook my fish on the barbecue as well.
Exactly.
And, you know, anything on the barbecue, anything's got to be good.
And fresh is best too.
Oh,
I mean,
definitely.
Fresh produce is best.
We're lucky where we come from. We're in Tassie here. We've got green grass all around us. I mean, I personally do like a Wagyu every now and again, but I would prefer the flavour of a nice Black Angus being fed totally on grass. For sure.
Yeah, exactly.
But, you know, I mean, can we cater? Can we look after ourselves? I mean, we're a proven couple there, aren't we? I mean, like, how many people at the Taste of Tasmania?
Well, I think you know, and we've said it before in our original video that we sent in. You know, it was up around the 7,000 people, 8,000 people that we catered for
in a week.
In that first week, which isn't too bad.
Well, there were some really big names and big businesses around us, and we held our own and showed them that we are competition, whether it's a barbecue competition or a competition that it needs to run our business and put our names out there. We're a strong team, this guy and myself, and
exactly. And
I think we can kick but.
Yeah, exactly right. And I don't think there's any problems with anything about modesty or anything like that. I mean, we seem to be pretty seem to be pretty experienced in what we do, but we're
never lost for a word.
We're never lost for word. No. I mean, I've tried to say a few words in the last couple of minutes, but he's cut me off.
I do tend to jump over the top. I do it to my wife all the time. I feel terrible about that, but no, it's good. And I mean, what else can we do apart from?
Well, exactly right. And I think one of the main things that sets us apart from the opposition and what we could potentially be up against. I mean, we've got really no idea who we're going to be up against if we're selected at all.
Well, I mean, sorry to do that again, but I'm just thinking before you get a little bit. We've got no idea what even the concept of this show is.
No.
So we're like the other contestants would be going into a blind, but I'm pretty confident we can handle anything thrown at us.
Yep.
I mean, if we've got to go out and kill a carcass and cut it up, I mean, I'll do that. You know, I mean, I can. And
I think that's one of the things that does set us apart is your knowledge of from the paddock, and then my knowledge of to the plate. I think that's the great combination.
And you do
what we want.
Yeah, and you have the. Don't worry. I mean, I can manage my business better than anyone, but your catering skills and management skills for that, that is. I mean, I just don't think you get a better team. Someone that knows the product as well as me, and product as well. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying you've got that skill. If there was 1,000 people lined up down there, and we had 1,000 sausages at the back to cook, the pressure, you never sweat under the pressure. I mean, that's what you do, and I think we'd nail it, mate. We'd nail it.
And I think for our competitive edge, I really don't think we really need to say any more because. We could nail it. We'd absolutely nail it. And it'd be great to finally see a Tassie team bring it home.
It's about time Tassie brought it home instead of...
I know.
I'm going to cry, because the bed isn't made properly or the wall isn't painted properly.
Don't think you're going to get any tears from us. There'll be a lot of blood and sweat, but there won't be many tears, except at the end when maybe we bring home that trophy. That's probably about it, I think, guys.
That's who we are, mate.
I mean, that's who we are. I mean, at the end of the day, we like to let our barbecue and do the talking.
And the
smelling and the tasting. So, guys, I hope this video is good enough to get us over the line because, like we both know we can do. We want to do this for not only ourselves, but we want to bring it home for Tassie because we think we can.
Sure.
Yep,
definitely. Let's do this thing.
So let's bring it on and let's kick some ass.
Let's do it.
Cheers.